Welcome back to Wrestling with Horror. My name is Andrew Dreamer, and this is the channel where we talk about professional wrestling. We talk about horror movies, and we look at all the ways that they intersect, connect, and everything in between. Now, it's been a few days. I'm sure you can tell in my voice I've been sick. Haven't been this sick in a long time. I was down a while. Didn't even watch night 2 of WrestleMania, really. But that's okay, because I'm feeling better now. And we're going to jump right back on here. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification bell on so you never miss anything, because we're back on the track and we're going to be hitting you with a lot of content coming your way very soon. What I want to talk about today, Cody Rhodes. What happened at WrestleMania Night 2 and honestly the following night on Raw, I didn't see it coming. I honestly thought that Cody was going to get the win at WrestleMania. That did not happen. Then the next night on Raw, he comes out and you essentially he's going to have a mystery partner and take on Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. His mystery partner turned out to be Brock Lesnar. When I saw that, I figured, hey, that's pretty cool. We've never seen anything like that before. But, of course, when they got to the main event, I guess Brock Lesnar had other plans, because he attacked Cody. He beat Cody down, and he just destroyed him, basically. He F5'd him several times. He beat him with a chair. He put him through the announce table. You know, I didn't expect it. Caught me off guard, but, you know, with Brock Lesnar, should have seen it coming probably. He's a lone wolf. He's the type of guy who likes to do things on his own. He doesn't want to help people. He just wants to go out there and beat people up. Now, he has been a crowd favorite and a babyface for a long time now, but this was his heel turn back to the other side, and that's fine. But I really want to talk about my feelings about Cody losing. And I know I'm not the first person to kind of make this parallel to bring this up, but it definitely seems kind of along the same lines of John Cena in 2012. You know, losing at WrestleMania, the next night on Raw after WrestleMania, getting destroyed by Brock Lesnar, and then building back up from there to finally win the title. And if that's the story route that they want to take with Cody, then so be it. I'm fine with that. But I think that there was a golden opportunity missed. I think that Cody was really, really over going into that match at WrestleMania, and I think it was just a missed opportunity to go ahead and take the title and put it on him and let him finish that story. Now, of course, the story's not over. We're going to have to see where things go from here. And I don't really know what direction they could take it. Is Cody going to miss some time? Possibly. He took a bad enough beating where he could miss some time and be just fine. The real question is this going to lead to something between Cody and Brock? Or is it going to lead to Cody taking on Roman again? I hope Cody gets his rematch, because that's what he wanted. That's what he deserves. He deserves to be the one to take the title off of Roman. I don't think that they have a bigger star in the company right now that is going to take that off of him. Roman really doesn't have any other opponents that he can take on. He doesn't have anybody else that is worthy of a title shot at this point. I mean, Seth Rollins, sure. Seth Rollins deserves a title shot at some point, because he's the only one who didn't really get pinned by Roman. That match it ended in disqualification. So, of course, Seth Rollins deserves to be in that mix somewhere, but you can put the title on Cody and then have Seth Rollins face him in their kind of big blow-off, because they had a great feud last year. And, of course, I know a lot of people are kind of thinking, well, Vince is back in charge now. What I've heard is that he was heavily involved with rewrites on Raw and changes to WrestleMania. Now, we don't know if that's going to be the case going forward with the new company being in charge as that merger takes place with Endeavor. But I think that if Vince is in charge, it's going to be a very different product than Triple H being the head of creative. They're telling us that Triple H is still in charge of creative, but I don't know. Who knows what's actually going to happen there? We'll just have to wait and see. And I'm not going to get into anything else about that sell, because frankly, that's just another topic for another day. And when we get more information about that, we can talk about it. But let's just keep going with Cody. Now, from Cody's entrance all the way down to the ring, he went straight to Brandy and Liberty sitting at ringside. He hugged them. He gave them the kiss. He took his weight belt off and gave it to -1, Brody Lee Jr., who, in my opinion, that was one of the best parts of the whole night. I like seeing -1 there. Cody's been so instrumental in helping that kid heal, and he's just been a great human being to him. And that's part of why I like Cody so much. You know, he's my coach. He's taught me a lot of things about being a person and a professional wrestler, and I don't take that stuff for granted. I appreciate it a lot. But everything leading up to that match, his promo work, like I said, his entrance, everything led you to believe that he was going to be walking away victorious that night. He wasn't. And the ending of the match, my opinion, I think the ending of the match was a little, I don't think it was the strongest ending. I'm not really a big fan of Solo coming in and causing the distraction for the loss. You know, I'm not a big fan of that. But I understand I guess I can understand the rationale behind it, even though I disagree with it and think that an opportunity was missed. But my point in all of this is to say that I'm a little worried that WWE is going to lose some steam with Cody, and I don't think they're anticipating that, or they are, but they're not necessarily going to be able to get that steam back the way that they think they are. And trust me, I'll be happy if they prove me wrong. I really, really hope they do. But that worries me a little bit because he had so much steam going into this match. It was perfect. And like I said just a minute ago, if this leads to Cody taking on Brock Lesnar before he gets back to Roman Reigns, I'm okay with that because I think Cody and Brock could put on a really good match. They're both hard-hitting individuals. They like to fight. And Cody said multiple occasions in many different promos that he is just a hard-nosed, he likes to fight professional wrestler. And that's what Brock thrives in. So I think those two could put on something really compelling. And like I said, I'm really excited for that aspect of it, but I still have this feeling of just disappointment in the way that WrestleMania ended. I was left flat. I was sad, and I don't like feeling sad. I feel like they dangled that carrot in front of me for so long, and when you could finally just reach out and grab it, they snatched it away at that last possible second. And that can work in certain situations, but I'm just not 100% sure that this was that perfect situation. I think that they dangled it for just a hair too long, and it kind of hurt the story just a bit. Now, it's possible that they can get it back on the tracks and salvage it and make it just as good as it ever was, sure. And I really hope that that's what they do, but I do have my doubts. That being said, let me know down in the comments, what do you think is going to happen next with Cody Rhodes? Do you think he's going to get another shot at Roman down the line? Do you think he finally will finish that story and win the title? Do you think he's going to have a match with Brock? What kind of match do you think that'll be? Do you think it's going to be a technical match, or do you think it's going to be just a fight? Because I have my opinion, and we'll talk about that when the time comes. But I want to know what your opinions are down in the comments. Be respectful as always. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel. Like I said, I'm still planning my wrestling gimmicks related to Horror Icon. That little mini-series. I'm still planning that. I'm working out the kinks. If you have any suggestions other than Undertaker, because that one's the obvious one, put them down in the comments as well. But until next time, my name is Andrew Dreamer, and this is Wrestling with Horror.